All right. It is okay. It is September 29th, and I'm getting out of work right now. So usually I don't work the weekends, but like I said before, I'm looking to pick up some extra hours here and there. So they offered me a couple hours, well, 2 days, you know. So it was at 16. Well, today was a 9-hour shift, so 17 hours total, and half of that is overtime for me. So that's it's a pretty good deal. But anyways, today is chest day. Ah, my camera fell over. All right, there we go. Fixed it. Yeah. So today is chest day. Today is chest day. And although I am closer to the Hawthorne gym right now, they don't open till 5. It is 4 right now. They don't open till 5 a.m. So that just leaves me with one or two options, actually. Either wait for the gym to open, which honestly would be a waste of time in my opinion, or go to Downey Gym. And I think you know where I'm gonna go. I'm going to Downey. So even though I do prefer the benches in Hawthorne, it just their hours fucking suck, man. It's a 24-hour fitness, but it's not fucking 24 hours. I don't. Can that be classified as false marketing? Is that possible? But it is what it is. So I'm gonna go to Downey. I'm not feeling too tired. Honestly, that shift went by pretty quick, so I'm chilling. The only thing I'm not sure of is, do I turn here? I think it is here. Yep, it is here. Alright, the only thing I'm not too sure of is what to work out besides chest. Hold on, let me turn off this light for now because I can't see shit. Alright. But so obviously I'm gonna do bench, but after that I'm not completely sure. I do feel like doing some cable work. So possibly might do some cable work. But other than that, I really have no like other plan other than that. So we're kind of gonna go on the fly, just go my usual route, and then see if I want to switch it up from there. But for now, I think bench and then some cable work is for sure what's gonna happen. But as for anything else on top of that, I'm not too sure. Gonna take my preen a little bit. So yeah, because the person that was supposed to come through to like relieve me of my post took a little longer than expected. So I didn't want to take my preen not knowing that they like at what time they're gonna arrive. So I decided to hold off until a little later, and it's a little later now. So I'm probably gonna take my pre. Totally not while driving. But yeah, I'll catch you guys at the gym, at the bench. Should be a good chest day. I feel nice and energized, nice and full of energy. Feel good, feel strong. Hopefully, maybe. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in a little bit. So unfortunately, I can't do bench right now. Every time I would push, I feel like a slight tweak in my forearm. So I don't want to push it too hard. But I'm still able to do cables, at least. as long as I push with very little forearm activation, I should be fine, hopefully. But I don't know, this pain just doesn't go away. Sometimes it won't be as bad as other days, but it never fully goes away. So we're at 27 pounds. Nothing too heavy, just enough for me to squeeze. One downside about this variation is I feel it in my shoulder a good amount. So even though I do feel it in my chest a lot, my shoulder's definitely getting a good amount of activation, which isn't bad. But I'd rather try to, isolate the chest as much as possible. I was looking forward to bench though, I'm not gonna lie. Bench is by far one of my favorite lifts. We're going up to 33 by the way, but yeah, bench is by far one of my favorite lifts. But I can't do it today because my forearm. It's weird because I don't feel it when I flex, but the moment like I push is when I feel it. So if the palm is up and I push out, I feel it right here. Yeah. I was trying to compare to see if something was wrong, but nah. It just sucks. So I might need to, focus on lighter weight for now until my forearm gets better. But maybe I'll look into like some icy hot or some type of some kind of like remedy to help. But as of right now, I don't know what it is, but my forearm just hurts like this, it hurts. But the moment I open up my hand, it doesn't. So it's weird. So as long as I do this when my palm's open, without putting too much tension on my forearm, I'll be fine. Yeah, and also feel it right here on my shoulder a little bit. Good amount of shoulder activation. It's not like a crazy pain, it's just a muscle fatigue pain. So I don't gotta be too worried about that. This sucks, man. That just means I'm gonna need to rely on cables for a while. But shouldn't be too bad. So what I'm thinking is, chest is already one of my stronger lifts for stronger body parts. So keeping it at a moderate weight, high reps, it'll be satisfactory. Now it's not gonna be satisfactory for my ego because I wanted to lift some heavy ass weight today, but I can't. I was planning on trying to go for a new PR on bench. 3 plates and 10. Well, wouldn't be new, but I'd be able to do it again for one. So I've done it before once, but I haven't done it ever since. Let's try the Samsilic method, face the floor. Oh, he's onto something. Lower it just a bit. So it's gonna be a lot of volume today, but again, because of my forearm, so it is what it is. Right there. What are you trying to?
focus on the text, make them pop. That's not bad. It's not a bad pump. It'd be better if I was on bench, but it is what it is. So with that in mind, I have to keep it with cables. So let's see what I do next. Probably the seating machine. So this time we're gonna do I guess underhanded chest. I don't know, chest flies, underhanded chest flies. I don't know what to call them, but I don't know. Pokemon Go real quick. All right, but for some reason this one I can go pretty heavy, so I could. Right now I'm at, what is it? I'm gonna say the fucking. Let me say like 40 something maybe. But yeah, so for some reason this one doesn't hurt my. What the fuck? Stay in the fucking ball. God damn, dog. Interrupting me. Fucking bullshit. There we go. Alright. But for some reason it doesn't hurt my forearm when I lift upwards. Again, I'm keeping my palms open for at least some of the reps that I can do. And then when it gets really challenging, I close my hands. But even then, it still doesn't hurt my forearm. So that's good. At least. This is one of the few movements I can do with no repercussions, at least from what I know. So if I go. Well, that's heavy. Oh shit! Yeah, that's really heavy. I was not expecting that. But yeah, so one of the few movements I can do, and I've been thinking during my sets is that I'm gonna lower the weight by the way. What that? I want to rip that. So put them down. There we go. Yeah. All right. But I was thinking, I know I wanted to do the daily uploads and stuff, but it doesn't seem feasible, especially with this injury. I don't want to like damage my forearm even further just to get more videos rolling out there. And but I got Cheeto dust on my fingers. I forgot about that. I ate some baked Cheetos. They were good. But yeah. So what I'm thinking is, I need to give myself at least a week to recover, especially from this injury. So what I'm thinking is, I limit biceps or I limit arms. I can still do shoulders. I can still do cables for chest, but nothing that puts too much stress on the forearm. So no triceps because the pushing down movement, because that hurts right there. By simply doing this, it hurts right here. No bench, because I already explained it. It hurts when I have a push up. That means no sort of dumbbell press either. Maybe back, but it has to be light. So I could still do back relatively light, but anything past that will hurt. So maybe like, whereas usually I do 3 plates on the isolated lat pull down, I'll probably stick to like 2 plates max and just go for reps. But I'll figure it out. Sorry about that. So yeah, but it's gonna be my last step for this at least, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do next. That was good. That was good. I'll figure something out.
And then also, I think hectic high reps is pretty good.
Oh, okay. I know it looks like I'm doing like half reps, but that's the furthest I can go without irritating my forearm. So I'm still getting the stretch. I'm still getting the the push. I'm just not getting the squeeze at the top. So, you know, but getting that stretch is worth it though. Being able to fucking, just even just right there would be fine, considering the injury. But usually I never do these, not because they're not good, but because they're just uncomfortable. Fucking bars are like basically sticking to my sides and shit, and unracking it or like lifting off, it's fucking abysmal. So I usually stay away from these, but this seems like the only option right now. I can't do dumbbells, can't do like barbell, can't do anything that's free weight right now. Gotta stick with machines, things that target the chest specifically. And this one doesn't really hurt my forearm as much, as long as, again, I don't push too high up, and if I don't squeeze too hard with my hands. So this works. Fucking elbow's popping. It's not like it hurts, it's popping. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. Got a couple more. Okay. I think that's it for chest. I did what I could, considering. And yeah, I'm gonna need to give my forearm a good amount of time to recover, to heal itself. I didn't want to leave the gym without doing anything, so I did what I could, find out what I can work out without activating my forearm too much, and I feel like it was successful. Nothing too heavy, like a plate 25. Come on, that's not heavy at all. I was looking forward to bench, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, I'm gonna do some cardio and get out of here. Maybe hit the sauna for a little bit. Yeah. All right. That was a short workout. Well, in terms of, hold on. That was a short workout in terms of weightlifting. So not many lifts were done and not much weight was lifted, but it still was good enough. Still pretty good lift. Not gonna lie. I'm still upset that I couldn't bench because of my injury, but it is what it is. Can't be perfect all the time. So, quick recap. So I started benching. The fuck? So I started on the bench, but immediately after I got to a plate 25, I started feeling the pain in my forearm. So I decided, you know what? I tried to make it work. I was massaging it, I was stretching and everything. I mean, I stretched even beforehand, but still it didn't help. So I said, I'm gonna call it right here. I don't want to risk it. Let me try cables. So I tried cables, and I mean, you guys saw how that turned out. Pretty good. Like I said before, if I really try to push with my forearms, like forward, it will hurt. It will hurt a lot. But as long as I keep my forearms relaxed, my hands open, and I push with primarily my chest, obviously, there's like very little to no pain at all. So I did cables for relatively lightweight, not super light, but light enough where it won't hurt, but heavy enough where I could still like really squeeze and get like a decent pump. So the workout wasn't a total waste. And then we went to another cable machine, but this time underhand. Underhand, honestly, is very underrated in my opinion. I don't see enough people doing it because the squeeze you get the top, especially when you really squeeze your pecs together, it's insane. I love it. I love that feeling. You do feel a good amount of activation through your like maybe bicep or sometimes even your forearms, but just relax your forearms. Just think of it as like, don't think about the muscle, just think about the leverage, I guess you would call it. Don't imagine squeezing your forearm muscles at all. Just keep your elbow stiff and keep your wrist stiff, and then from there just really focus on the chest squeezing upward. That's what I do. So that's why I didn't feel any like pain in my forearm at all when doing that workout, even when I went pretty heavy. Although I did drop the weight because it was a little too heavy and I wanted to do more of a burnout set. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna just lower the weight and focus on squeezing, which is exactly what I did. What the hell? But yeah, so did that, and then after that we did the pressing machine. I don't know the actual name for that machine, but I rarely use it, mainly because I don't like the setup. I don't like how close it is to the bars and how comfortable it is. So I usually try to keep away from it, but this time I just did it just to see how it would feel on my forearm. And again, very little pain, almost to the point where there was no pain. Just again, relax my forearms, got my hands open. I mean, for the heavier sets,
which is the sets I recorded, you're gonna see me squeeze with my hands. Even when I squeezed my hands together, like to like grip the bar, it still didn't hurt much, as long as I didn't fully extend all the way to the top. Because I feel like that's where you get a lot of the arm activation, is when you fully lock out. So I didn't fully lock out. I kept it kind of like two-thirds of the way there, more like fifth, sixth. Nah, what would that be? I don't know. Like barely to the point where I'm about to lock out. Basically, my elbows are still bent, but I don't fully extend my arm. So that's usually where I kept it, just to keep like the most amount of chest activation with the least amount of arm activation. But yeah, cardio was actually pretty good. So usually I do 14, like the intensity level 14 on the elliptical. But this time I bumped it up to 16 for the whole 30 minutes. So it was a little more challenging. I think the wattage was like around 230, like 220. My heart rate was sitting around like 160 for most of the elliptical session. So pretty good cardio, in overall. Fucking Christ, I can't think of words right now. Pretty good cardio overall. And then after that, I went to the sauna. Kind of just sat there still, just listening to music, letting my body sweat out everything. Felt really good. I was fucking dripping though. Like my arm was dripping, my face was dripping, my chin was dripping. Both my chins were dripping. So yeah, I think that was a good session. Good little sauna session. I love the sauna. It feels good. Relaxes the muscles. At least that's what it feels like, that it relaxes the muscles. Although you do have to be careful. You have to cool off before you go outside, because outside is pretty, at least for me, it's pretty cold because it is the morning. So it's pretty chilly out. So you just chill in the pool area for a little bit, like 5 to 10 minutes, and then let your body cool down before you step outside. Sometimes I just say fuck and I just step outside. No cooling off or anything. And a lot of people think that you'll get sick from that. Honestly, I don't know if you do, but I rarely do. I rarely get sick from doing stuff like that. So as far as I know, I don't think that's true, but it could be. I have no idea. But yeah, no other nothing else to talk about other than my forearm. So I was really thinking for whatever time I was able to think on my cardio session, but I was really thinking, like, what workouts can I do with very little forearm activation? There's not many. Triceps come to mind, as long as I do like a hook grip and try not to use my forearm as much. Although it's still going to be a little hard because I have to lock out. So I'll probably just do like kind of half reps. I hate doing half reps because it does look like some dick move, in my opinion. Like if you're taking up a whole machine just to do half reps, I feel like that's wasted time. But now looking at it, if you're injured, might not be a bad idea. So I might do that. But for sure I can still do shoulders, as long as it's with the cables and it's rear delt, as long as I don't fully extend my arm. Again, I can still do a couple chest workouts, relatively light, just high rep. What else can I do? I'm gonna just need to stay away from any super heavy like compound lift in terms of upper body. I'm gonna need to chill on some biceps for a while. Can't even think of any bicep workouts I'd be. Maybe the strict bicep curls on the little pad, mainly because I don't extend all the way, so like it goes halfway and I just curl upward, and I try to use a hook grip to minimize my forearm activation. Maybe it might work. I'm gonna need to try it next time or tomorrow, because I think tomorrow's arm day. I think it is. And then Monday is gonna be legs. So again, I'm gonna try like any workout I could think of that I can do with very little forearm activation, because I do want to still lift and I still want to upload videos, but I don't want to compromise my own like muscle or my own like arm functions for videos. So even though I wanted to bench up my PR today, but I just cut it. Even the fucking plate 25, I mean, it didn't feel heavy. It just hurt a lot when pushing it. So I just didn't want to, risk it. It is what it is. But anyways, I did see a guy comment, I shouldn't be dry scooping pre, and I completely agree. I completely agree with that sentiment or with that statement because, pre is designed to be mixed with water. That's what pre is designed to do. It's kind of like with certain medications. You could put medication on the under part of your tongue and let it like dissolve on the floor of your mouth, and it'll hit you harder and faster. But that's not necessarily better because the medicine is designed to be consumed through like your stomach, So by using it in the ways it's intended to be used, it's the best way to be using it and the safest. Now, I completely agree with them, but the reason I dry scoop, one, it's habit. It's not a very safe or healthy habit, but it's a habit. And two, my shaker cup smells like fucking shit. I need to either get a new one or figure out how to take out the smell. I already soaked it in white vinegar and baking soda, so I'm gonna check it when I get home and see how the smell is. But hopefully it went away already, but we'll see. But yeah, I completely agree with that guy. I should not be dry scooping pre. Who the fuck is smoking up right now? Jesus, dog, it's the morning. Jesus, God, there you go. This bitch strong. But yeah, I completely agree with dude. And I still dry scoop today, regardless of, or even though he already advised me not to. And again, it's not that I don't agree or I think his opinion is dumb. No, I think that's a completely valid, statement. Pre-workout is designed to be mixed with water and designed to be taken with water. But the way I counteract that, even though it might not work or it might work, I don't know. Usually what I do is when I do dry scoop, I drink it with the water and then swallow the water. Obviously rinse out my mouth from the powder, and then I drink even more water just to have it chased down with a lot of water. Now, does that help? I have no fucking clue. But what's the difference between that and just chugging the pre-workout through a shaker cup? I don't know. But I still agree with the fact that it should be taken with water in a shaker cup or any other method you could think of, as long as it's mixed with water. But I don't have my shaker cup right now. It's out of commission because it smells like shit. Because I left it in my car with fucking protein in it for like a week and I forgot about it. It was in my trunk. And it smells like fucking ass. I mean, it doesn't smell as bad as it did when I first opened it, but it still smells pretty bad. If you guys have any tips to take out the smell, I'd be much appreciated. Oh, that bitch is full of ice. But yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is most likely going to be an arm day. And if I can't figure out any workouts that I can do for arm that won't fuck up my forearm, then I'll figure out what I'll do. I'll probably just switch it up to a leg day then. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, comment, whatever is on your mind. Shit, you could tell me your pet's name. You could tell me anything. Yeah, I don't care. I like reading stuff. So yeah, be safe and take care. Catch you guys tomorrow.